Teacher Tribe, happy Monday. Welcome back to a brand new video for a brand new week. So today, my name is Allison Jones. For those who are new, for those who are returning, thank you for being a part of the Teacher Tribe. It is dismissal time. Remember to always take a breath. Today is Monday, April 18th. And I am honestly getting ready to head out. I do have a lot of papers I need to pass back to the kiddos. Now that I've actually sorted through them, I can check them off, pass them back to the kiddos. It was their homework from last week and a few assignments that were partially graded, needed to finish being graded. And now I can put them in their mailbox and I can skedaddle. Today was playing catch up because if you saw last week's video on Friday, there was no school on Friday. On Thursday of last week, we had a lot of crafts. So we had a craft planned for Easter, which is their bunny assignments that are now on our growing work wall. And we had the PBIS event for the month of April, which is a arts and crafts day. So as a second grade, we got these tote bags that are kind of Easter related, they're more spring related, where they were able to use markers and color in on them. So that was their craft for those who paid their $10 Dolphin dollars to receive it. So we had that going. We had our second grade activity that's in our plans for writing that goes on the wall. That had a lot of pieces to it. We're still putting together our student treasures book. It was so hectic that Thursday, but it was a fun day. It was a fun day. Nonetheless, I had music going, we're working, we're knocking everything out that we had to get done. But then we didn't bother to start the new unit until today because of the fact that we had so much going on that needed to be done on that day. So it worked out. So today was both day 1 and day 2 of our new unit, which is buying and selling, which is unit 9 for Benchmark Advanced. And it also corresponds with our economics lesson that we're going to be doing in content. So I love that they put those two things together. So we started off the unit, we went over our unit, we read what we're going to be going into, and we read our first short read story, which was talking about how baseball bats, like how it operates, how it's made, how it goes from the factory to going into the store, to going to the people who are purchasing it. And pretty much it shows them step by step how a baseball is made. Not a baseball bat is made. So we did that during reading. After that, we did our vocab. And then I don't have my planner in front of me, so I'm trying to go off of memory. We did vocab. After vocab, we went to resource. And after resource, we came back and we continued with writing. So for writing, we are continuing our book because the book is due at the end of this week. Technically, it's due Thursday because I have to ship off all of our books on Friday. So we're trying to scramble to get everything put together. So during writing and content for these first 3 days, we're working on finishing our class book at all. So we're officially starting economics on Thursday. So even though I said it today, but we're officially starting it on Thursday. So we're using that content time to focus on getting our books done. So we did that. So during writing, we did that. Then we went to lunch, we went to recess, came back for content. We still continued to do our book. Then we finished up with math. So we're still learning about money. Today we did Go Math 7.3, I want to say. Oh my goodness. It's been more of a catch-up day, and then my 2 people who were out all of last week came back today, so I had them working on things that were graded, and let's just say I'm glad the day is over. So from here, I am going to take out whatever is needed for tomorrow. I hope I have everything ready for tomorrow so I can get out of here. But I want to say that is all. I didn't give them any homework today, but I have to make sure I get that homework for tomorrow. I purposely gave them a day off just because I was a little scatterbrained and I had papers everywhere. So I didn't bother to take out my Go Math books so I could rip out their homeworks, but I sure will tomorrow. So I already warned them about that. And thank you, Miss Jones. No homework. Thank you. I said, all right, don't thank me now. Don't thank me yet because you might have 2 homeworks tomorrow because I didn't give it to you today. So we shall see. Beggars can't be choosers, right? I think that's all I have to tell you all today. So yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, Teacher Tribe. Hi, Teacher Tribe. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, April 20th, and it is dismissal time. Remember to take a breath. So first and foremost, I want to apologize for not recording yesterday. After school yesterday, it was so hectic because I was making a bunch of copies with my team lead. And then after that, those transactions making all those copies, I got caught up with my team lead and her stories and her questions. And next thing I knew, it was almost 5 o'clock. So once we were done, I was out of here. So I never got the chance to actually sit in my classroom and record like I'm doing to you now. I just realized I didn't turn the lights back on. I have like one set of lights off, so it's a little bit darker than normal. It's okay. I'm relaxed. I'm ready to go home. I'm very tired. But today was an early release, and it is now, well, technically, dismissal was 2 hours ago. And normally, you know, after school, I get everything together. But since the kids left and I'm supposed to stay until now, which is my contractual hours, I have been prepping and continuing to put together our student treasures. So I told you all that we're making a book, and in the past, I've made books with my classes. They're books that are student-based books that you put together. This is a standard hardcover. Another one that I done with my second grade classes about 3 years ago. One of my teammates has the book, so she's using that as her reference. So all it really is depending on your theme, the students get to write and draw and do their own topic, make their own story up. And it's honestly a great thing to do to get the kids excited about writing. And then you can actually put it in a book. Like, it's free. Did I tell you it's free? It is free. And I wonder if I can get them to sponsor this video because, well, maybe not because of the fact that it's free. But I'm going to see if I can maybe put a link in the description box. All you have to do is, obviously, if you're an active teacher and working currently, you can both make a paper copy book where they'll send you this kit, or you can make it, I think it's called Script, or you can make an online book as well. So again, 100% free. I'll put the link to the website in the description box. So I am finalizing my book now to submit off. I know I showed you the title of their book, Second Grade Selfies, and we did a lot of it. Most of my kids are done. I have 2 kids who need to finish up their work tomorrow. Our assistant teacher or para teacher, I'm not 100% sure what her title is, but I think she's considered a para or a teacher's aide. I'm not sure. Super cool lady. She comes in with me for about 45 minutes every day, and she's been helping the kids do their stuff. So she decided she's going to join our book as well. So I'm normally the last page, so she's the page right before me. So I gave her 2 pages today so she can do whatever she's doing. I don't know if she's going to do her poem like the kids are doing, or if she's going to write a message to them. That's what I normally do. I put a poem as my drawing. I'll show it to you because I just finished it actually. So while the kids have their picture and then their poem, I am going to do a poem and then a message. So here is my poem, which I put a picture of my kiddos in the background, like a watermark. And since our theme is self-reflection, I kind of put like a self-reflection poem in a way. And I put their picture in the background. So it took me a while to play with it. It's kind of like I added their picture as like a watermark per se. So I'm very happy I did it. And then for the writing, well, it's currently blank. I will write a little letter to them, you know, wishing them luck in their journeys for the rest of the school year or next year, and so on and so forth with their education, like I did in the past. Just tweak it to this group of kids. Besides that, our book is ready. All these pages is their book. All the extra pages I put to the side. I like to keep all the extra pages in an old kit that never got used as more of backup, which came in handy for this time because I had, I think, 3 kids messed up. So I just went to the other kit. Thankfully, I had their page, pulled that page, trashed the ones that they messed up in, and I let them have a do-over. So it worked out. I have their payment envelope that has our school name, my name, and then the title of the book. So this is included in the big kit. And then when the book is completed tomorrow, I put the book in the kit and I put their payment envelope in the kit, seal it. It's already labeled for my class because I have to put it in this box here that I was telling you guys about right there. I have to put all kits from all 5 second grade classes back in that box, and then the box gets shipped out on Friday. So I'm super excited that this is almost done. We had a little under a month to get it done, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been a stressful few weeks getting the permission slips in. I still have 4 out of my 22 who are not doing it because they didn't have permission slips. But I think 2 out of those 4 just didn't want to do it. The other 2 said they wanted to do it, but yet they weren't on top of their parents. I send out messages every day, don't hear anything back. So unfortunately, they can't be in it because I need to have a permission slip in order for their work to be published. So it sucks, but I can only do so much. And you do not have to buy the book. If you have at least 1 student purchase a book, no. How does it go? I don't know if it's 1 student purchases a book and the teacher gets a book free, or when we submit all of the permission slips, the teacher gets a book free. Long story short, teachers, if you do what you're supposed to do and you follow the teacher guide, you get a free book. You don't have to pay for the book like everybody else is. And you get a free deluxe hardcover book, by the way. Not a standard one like this one, deluxe hardcover. So teachers, it's a really nice thing. If you go on the website, they also have different ideas that you can use, other completed books that you can get that to give you ideas. They have topic suggestions. It is a really good company to use for school. Now that I got my team into it, next year, my team lead is talking about maybe doing 2. Doing 1 the first half of the year and another 1 the second half of the year. So I'm really getting people into it. So I'm very happy I was able to share something that I learned about at my previous school now. But that is all I have to tell you all about. So tomorrow we have our weekly test, and then we are continuing with learning our math unit, and then hopefully finalizing this book for good. So that's it, Teacher Tribe. I'll see you tomorrow for Friday Eve. Have a good one. Hi, Teacher Tribe. Happy Friday Eve. It's dismissal time. Remember to take a breath. And, today is April 21st, 2022. I'm going to take another breath because during dismissal today, I had a friend who actually, before dismissal, pretty much all week, my friend's cousin keeps coming to the door to pick him up. That's a problem because, 1, given that they're second graders, I have to walk them to wherever it is that they're going. So the first time she came and got him, in the midst of the chaos, he slipped through my door. That was a big thing. Spoke with him about it, didn't happen again. Next time she came to the door, he kind of looked at me to make sure I was aware. And I said, you know what? No. I don't understand why she's picking you up. We're all going to Cartwright. You'll meet her outside. She didn't come today because I told her no yesterday. So now we're heading outside. We're walking out. Next thing I know, he's way up ahead with the cousin. No, you need to come back with my group. He comes back with my group. Then I dismiss the walkers to go where they need to go. He leaves again to go with her. I'm screaming his name down the hall. So-and-so, over and over. I'm calling his name. It's so loud in the hallway. I don't know if he's not listening to me or if he's not hearing me. I'm screaming his name. Now I'm screaming both first and last name. Still not looking at me. Now I'm getting hot. My blood is boiling because this is a friend who has ADHD. He's being diagnosed, confirmation and everything. So I'm thinking he's ignoring me because he's off with the cousin. He's with the bigger kids. So I tell the para, because she sees me screaming my head off, she starts calling for his name. Still not hearing anything. So I gotta walk down there myself and get him. I did not tell you to come with your cousin. Then he's screaming back at me, I'm a walker. What? Really? That's what we're gonna do in the middle of the hallway. Now, I'm not gonna lie, for a split second, I lost my professionalism and I started screaming back. You are not a walker. You are a car rider. You need to stay with the other car riders. He's still yelling. I'm a car rider. I need to go with my cousin. Then the cousin starts to scream from down the hall. He's supposed to be with me. So I look at her. Since when are you guys a walker? They've always been car. All year long, they've been car rider. Since when are you a walker? My mom told my teacher. Okay, well, your mom did not tell me. So Jared needs to stay with me and he's now a car rider. She starts to cry. He starts to cry. I tell him to go back with the rest of the kids. He walks back with the rest of the car riders. And I signal the car riders, come on, we're going outside. He's boo-hoo crying. I guess she's still crying. I have no idea what is going on. You are not going to just leave. You're under my care. You are not going to just leave when I know you're a car rider. If anything changes, I either need to receive an email, a message from the aunt or the mother, or you call the office and the office calls me. You not just go up and do what you want to do. Like, really? Come on. Like, people, that's a safety thing, first of all. Second of all, we're going to leave it at that because I need to kind of woo-saw because my blood is still boiling. So he goes out with me with the rest of the car riders. We sit down. So while he is out there, he's still kind of calming down. He starts talking to people. I see the cousin's teacher outside. So I tell the safety patrol, lock this off from my station. I'll be right back. I walk down and I speak with the 4th grade teacher. Start asking her, since when has so-and-so been a car rider? And then the teacher is kind of like, she just started, not a car rider, a walker. Apparently she just started like a few days ago. The mom messaged me. I was like, okay, did she say anything about the cousin? Because I was not notified. And then she said she doesn't even remember. I said, okay, that's fine. And I explained to her what just happened and how he's with me. And then the teacher said, as you should, like, unless I'm notified, I did the right thing. He's supposed to be with me. Next thing I know, turn to the left, and I see the 4th grader's mom, my student's aunt, walking up. I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm not about to deal with this drama. I refuse because I'm already still hot at the fact that we had that screaming session in front of so many kids. And I'm still like winding down. So once I see her walking up, the deputy walks up to her, I go back to my post. I'm assuming she's telling him what the situation is. Next thing I know, I see him walking down, I guess trying to find the 2nd grade bunch. So the nurse walks up to him because the nurse helps during dismissal time. So the nurse walks up to him, so and so and so. She calls for my friend, and then he quickly gets up and walks over there. No. I walk over there and I join, and then he's asking, because, he doesn't know what's going on. He's asking him, are you supposed to be a walker? And then he's shaking his head, yes. I said, hold on now, deputy so and so. I never got any notification about Walker, and from the beginning of the year up until now, he has been a car. And then, so now the deputy's trying to radio the office. The nurse is trying to radio the office. So somebody in the office can say or validate that the office was notified, because apparently, according to the nurse, this is a family who lies constantly. So I'm like, oh, I ain't got nothing to worry about then. Let me relax. Let me calm down. So that kind of brought me down like 2 notches. So they're trying to walkie. They know nothing about this change besides the teacher being notified. The office knows nothing about this. So I did my job. I was supposed to keep him until otherwise. So the nurse lets the deputy Deputy, no, he can go today, but it's not going to happen again unless he brings a note tomorrow. So I look at my friend and I let him know, you're not in trouble. There just needs to be communication between whoever's at home and me. And then he shook his head. He understands. I said, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Then he walks off. I can only do so much. Like, times like this is when the frustration comes about, where people don't understand what we go through on a daily basis. And it's so frustrating sometimes because the issue can be the parents. It's not always the kids and whatever difficulties they're having. Sometimes it's the lack of communication from the homebound side. And it's so tough sometimes, but we're going to bring it back. Today was a good day because we finished our Student Treasures book. I have sealed it off. My class is done, and I put my class in the box. Now I'm waiting on the other 4 classes before the box can be shipped, and it has to be shipped tomorrow. So tomorrow, they all need to give me their class sets, and then my team lead volunteered to drop it off at a UPS after school. I said, sure, there's one less thing for me to worry about tomorrow. So I already put the sticker on it, the shipping label. I put it on there. So all my team lead will have to do is seal it, drop it off to UPS, and she volunteered to do that. Today during resource, I had all the teachers bring their packets to me so I can help them either organize or I can help them do their final documentation online that they needed to do, and then print out their confirmation sheet that needs to go in their packets. So I helped 2 teachers start that. I helped my next door neighbor teacher do that. If it wasn't this morning, it was yesterday. I helped her do that. So she had hers, and then I helped 2 other teachers start it. So tomorrow, more than likely, I'll either be running around making sure everyone's book is finished, or maybe they'll come back to me again during resource, during our planning time. I don't know, but I feel like we got a lot done today with me helping them, making sure they had all the final touches done. So it was a good day. My friend I'm always complaining about wasn't here today. Apparently he's sick. He left early yesterday and he wasn't here today. Unfortunately, that's when we have good days, because I'm not screaming at him because of his attitude. And besides the dismissal situation, it was really a good day. I didn't have actual issues besides the normal talking, the kids won't shut up type of situation. But it was a good day. We got everything done. I have a lot of things I need to grade though, because we are so focused on the book. I haven't been grading. So I'm a little bit behind. I have a paper that was graded. Shout out to my mama, because she's been helping me grade. So I'm going to be able to grade or enter that in the system now. And then I have a fresh stack of things that I need to grade, which I'll probably take home because I'm ready to go home. It is almost 4 o'clock and your girl is ready to check out. Mentally, after that situation, I could use some teacher juice because my fellow teachers, teacher tribe, you know what I'm talking about. And the funny thing is, since this is my first time being in a public school setting, coming from a charter in Broward County, I don't deal with this many issues. So every time I'm telling somebody, they're like, oh, that's nothing, that's normal. It's like, this is year 5 for me, and this is the first time I'm dealing with any of this. I don't have a problem addressing a parent situation when they're in the wrong, because majority of the time it's the parent in the wrong. I take ownership when I'm in the wrong or if I make a mistake, but majority of the time I'm on it. Your girl is organized, okay? As you have seen in different areas of my room, minus our money game that we had going on today. So ignore that. But besides that, like, I'm proud of the way I handle and I stay organized. So my desk is now clean. Once everything for the book was done, it's like, oh, I can breathe. That weight was lifted off of me and all is well with the world. But I'm going to leave it alone, guys. Today was a good day. We got a lot done. I have a lot of things that I need to grade, and I am ready for a fun Friday tomorrow. Tomorrow starts week 2 in reading for benchmark, and there's nothing really special going on. Now that the book is done, we're going to start focusing on the unit writing, which is involved with making a PowerPoint. No, it's not a PowerPoint, but the team agreed to make it a PowerPoint. It's supposed to be, don't remember off the top of my head. I might just have to tell you about it tomorrow. Something where they have to tell us about a time where they visited a place, their favorite place, and what makes it their favorite place. And they have to use multimedia things like pictures or video clips or whatever. So we agreed, because it's second graders doing this, we're going to use PowerPoint. And we're going to have them create 5 slides, a paragraph for each slide with a picture telling us about their favorite place. Yeah, we're not focusing on it that much because second graders doing that. I'll update with you all tomorrow. Your girl needs to decompress. Until tomorrow, Teacher Tribe. Happy Friday, everybody. Remember to take a breath. It is dismissal time. Today is Friday, April 22nd. And if you can't read it on my face, I'm ready to go. Update from yesterday's drama. So when that friend had the situation with dismissal, I was called to the principal's office during my planning time. Apparently, mom called the office and said she demanded to speak to the principal because her child's teacher disrespected her child. That's why he wasn't here today. And she needs to speak with the principal. Long story short. The office already knows about the situation because I CYA and I told them about it first. So the office assistant who answered the phone call, let her know, well, she didn't say anything major. She just let her know, if this was about the incident yesterday, please be advised that if there is a change of dismissal, we need to have it in writing, whether it be an email, a note sent in, whatever it may be. We need to have it in writing. It's in the student handbook that they're given at the beginning of the school year. Apparently, mom didn't want to hear it. She just wanted to speak to the principal. She kept cutting her off. So the lady took notes and passed it on to the principal. So when the principal called me in, she asked me what happened. Told her the same story I told you all yesterday. And she said the main thing she wants to know is, was I notified of the schedule change? I said, no, ma'am. Nothing. No dojo, no email, no phone call, nothing. Nobody said anything to me. She said, that's all I wanted to know. So I told her about the incident about how I disrespected her child when I was disciplining him for leaving my group when he's in my care twice. In a time frame of 5 minutes, he left my group twice. So that's why the whole screaming situation happened. And then they ended up in tears. That's not my fault. I was doing my job. You don't leave and I don't know where you're going. That's not okay. So apparently my principal spoke with the mom, and I don't know what happened from then. I just know my principal dealt with that situation and asked me to give her a call because according to mom, she has been trying to reach me on Dojo. I went on Dojo. I have 2 adults for this student, the mother and the auntie. The auntie for the cousin who kept coming to pick him up. Those are the 2 people I have for my friend. I went on both of their conversations. Neither of them have spoken to me. The aunt hasn't messaged me since December. Mom hasn't messaged me since February. But mom is telling our principal she has sent several Dojo messages and I refuse to respond to her. I have receipts. They don't understand how structured and organized I am. I'm gonna make sure I'm good. You're not gonna mess with my coin and ruin my job. So I'm not stressing it. At this point, I did what I had to do. So mom said, you know what? After I emailed the principal back and I let her know our last conversation, what would you like me to say to her? My principal said, just give her a call. Tell her I told you to call her about those messages and see what it is she wants. Worst comes to worst, if she asks for a conference, let me know and I'll sit in on the conference. No problem. I like the message. Just now, right before I started recording, called mom, rang once, went to voicemail. I left her a voicemail. Hi, mom. The principal told me to give you a call. She also mentioned how you sent me messages. I don't have any messages from you since our last conversation in February. But if you do need me, feel free to send me another message or I can give you a call back on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye. I'm not dealing with it. I'm about to get out of here. Our books, as you see, the box is gone. The books have left the building on the way to UPS via my team lead. It's like I can breathe. It's been a stressful 3 weeks trying to get that book together. Not really for my class because I was on top of it, but making sure the other classes were good and they met their timeline or their deadline of today. Technically, I wanted the deadline to be yesterday so I could ship it out this morning, but we gave them all of today. That's why my team lead volunteered to ship it. So long story short, mission accomplished. Today was a good day. It was Earth Day. I used a few free Lorax activities. I will put them in the description box below. Since it was Earth Day, we showed them the original Dr. Seuss cartoon of the Lorax. I gave them a Lorax craftivity, which is really just putting the Lorax together, hugging the earth. And then there's a little Lorax saying, I have an extra right here. It says, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. The Lorax. So that is what goes at the bottom of their Lorax hugging the earth. So they were doing that. They watched the Lorax. I even found a free Lorax word search because you know my class loves word searches. I will also link that in the description box below. And they have that in their catch-up folder. So whenever they finish work early, they can work on that word search. Besides that, normal day, we had reading. Today is day 1 of week 2 for unit 9. So we read our first extended read story. We did our vocab chart. For math, we did 7.7, which was just a few. They told us a certain coins. We had to draw it out and then add the total amount of coins. I think they have money down packed. So we're done with Go Math for this unit. So starting Monday, we're going to be doing I Ready for Money. Then we have the review next Thursday and then the unit test next week, Friday. So it was a good, fun Friday. While they were doing their craft, I had music going. So it was a nice vibe. And while they're working, I'm grading because I don't like taking grades home. But I have 2 more things that I didn't get to finish. So all in all, good day. I had quite a few people missing today. I want to say I had 4 people missing and 2 went home early. So, hey. All right, Teacher Tribe. That's going to wrap up our week. I hope this video was good. I know some of you like when I tell my little stories and my little rants. I'm glad you like it because it helps me vent. And I know a lot of you guys can relate to my issues I'm having with parents. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Teacher Tribe, and I'll see you all next week. Bye, Teacher Tribe.